going on, everyone? In today's episode, we're going to call these episodes, we're going to call our Wednesday videos episodes. They're just going to be about the Focus, so we're going to call them Focus episodes. Well, we're going to focus on the car. We're going to go over, which I talked about in our first video, general stuff, things that we've done, how they've lasted, how they've held up. God, there are bugs in here everywhere. Today we're just going to talk just about the general comfort of the car, how it handles traveling, driving, the general experience. I'm going to put just quick little driving clips. We're going to go over to Cars and Coffee, which is about an hour drive, hour and 15 minutes or so. And then we're going to take a trip to the Adirondacks, which is about 2 hours, about a 100-mile drive from here, and a drive home. We're going to take the whole family, but we're going to talk about the general comfort of the car, which today for me, we're already here on vacation. We're going to jump to, which I think was 2 days ago, to Cars and Coffee, and we're going to talk about the general comfort. Now, I can tell you from the trip to Cars and Coffee, it was not too bad. It was highway drive, highway speeds. Hi.
Hi.
And it wasn't terrible. By the time we got there, my back was a little stiff, but the drive over there was fun. We got to do the highway, pass a couple cars, which I saw a bear in the river. That was cool. I'll show you a little clip, Cars and Coffee. Then we packed everything up, got the whole family packed up. We took a trip to the Adirondacks, which is, it's 100 miles, so it's about 2 hours, a little under 2 hours. And I can tell you that by the time I got here, my lower back right here was so stiff. And it probably wasn't any better sleeping in a cabin, but when you first sit in this car, it feels good. Like, just where you sit, how you snug, it feels good. Until about an hour in. Then my lower back hurts. I have to start moving around a little bit. But the drive's great. The car feels good. I do have different tires on it, which we'll talk about in another video. But everything feels good, except for the seats. Now, when I first got the car, the bucket seats kind of like sat me weird. Like, it put me in a V shape, which I had to get weird. Like, I had to get used to it. But when I got used to it, they were comfortable. Like, my drive to work, the store, and all that, that's great. It's comfortable. The seating position was good. I'm a lazy driver. I like to keep my hands down. But so far, the feel of the car, it's been 3 years, is still, I like it. I really like it. But as far as that, enjoy some clips of the drive. I'll probably get some more on the way home and add it to this video. I've already edited some of it. But I hope you guys like these little episodes where we talk about the car. We're going to get into more detail about some of the other stuff that I've added to the car. But we were going on vacation, going for a trip over to Cars and Coffee. So I thought it was a good time to talk about how comfortable it is to drive, or how uncomfortable it is to sit in for a long period of time. It is finally nice out, so we are on our way to pick up my brother and his two-step infusion so that we could go to Cars and Coffee finally. Now, the two-step infusion, that's an inside joke. If you know it, it's funny. But I'll show you the car, my brother's awesome Fusion, and then we'll cruise on over to Cars and Coffee. It's about an hour drive, so it's kind of a nice drive over here to get my brother. So we're gonna enjoy the roads, listen to all the whooshy noises. I'll see you when we get there. Oh, you haven't seen my new mod yet. Oh, God, look under. Not the inside.
You're rocking cars. I brought this.
Minus that dead bug.
Did you bust out the cricket?
I did.
I love the cricket.
New battery cover. I'm gonna repaint that. That color. Because that's a new red. I don't know where I got it from. Like my dents in my hood from when I cracked my windshield. I got a rock there. Hit a rock here.
Oh, that's fixed. That's fixed.
A couple rocks there. No, Cars and Coffee works. We're gonna stop and get lunch, and then we're probably gonna make a trip back, and then tomorrow we're gonna make like a 100-mile some odd trip, go camping, and then after that we're probably just gonna review how crappy these seats are. And the rest of the car's good. Not the seats, they suck.
Yeah, I keep throwing mom and grandma there. They gotta come over here sometimes.
It's fun.
Where else can you get Christmas? Nobody sells Christmas. Don't.
So I take this car when we go camping, which is always a really bad idea. I usually get so much sand in this thing. So if you can see, I get sand everywhere every time we go. But these Recaros, like I said, they're super comfortable when you first get in them. And then like an hour in or so, it tends to get pretty stiff. But as far as like the drive quality, it feels good. The tires stick to the road. The stock tires I had on it were good. They just didn't last very long. Other than that, like everything is just really good about this car. It looks good. It feels good. There's plenty of space. I packed the whole family in here to go camping. The color looks good. So the conclusion of taking your car out on a trip, I would still recommend it. I wouldn't necessarily recommend it for family vacations, but I recommend it to have as a car, drive it around, have fun, mod it, do whatever you want with it. It's still a really good car. Also, it's hard to see, but I modded a GoPro mount to mount this camera. And this is just my Sony A series, whatever, with a little flip screen. It's pretty cool. It's what I film all my stuff with, what I film my little like driving stuff with. But I got like 30 miles a gallon on that trip, just from here up north and back. So I would say it's a good drive. It was a good deal. Really got to wash the car now, go outside and sweat. But I hope you like these little series. We're going to keep going with them next week. We'll post another one on Wednesday. We'll also have another video on Sunday, like normal. So I hope you enjoy these. We're going to keep doing them. We'll see you guys in the next video.